Hello, my name is Izzy and I was in EnvEuro from 2017 to 2019. I spent my first year in Copenhagen and my second year in Uppsala, and I specialise in soil and climate change. I spent a lot of my time in the lab during my EnvEuro journey, but I also spent a lot of time doing things that I'm passionate about. I was lucky enough to get invited to a UNFCCC climate change conference, and there I met a vast network of climate activists. I was really blown away by their power and their resolve to fight climate change to the bitter end, and I've been campaigning with them ever since. The main organisation that I campaign with is the UK Youth Climate Coalition, and I'm actually their communications coordinator. Right now we're really busy campaigning for a greener UK Parliament, and also are preparing for COP26, which is going to be held in Glasgow, Scotland. During my Masters, it was very easy to coordinate activism with my studies, and we could produce action points from those calls and then carry them out during the week. It was a really nice way of organising because we could stay in touch at home whilst working abroad in Copenhagen and Uppsala. Sometimes life got a bit busy and hectic, with large climate and political events clashing with heavy workload periods during my Masters. UKYCC was always really accommodating about that, and something could always be worked out with sharing capacity. Well-being was also a really strong consideration during this time, trying to balance climate activism and my Masters work, and dealing with very heavy topics such as climate justice and neoliberalism and things like that. It can be really tough. We can be dealing with a lot of eco-anxiety and climate grief, and not really being honest with how these subjects are affecting us. That's why having weekly calls was a really good way to mitigate some of this stress and vent some of that anger and frustration. We would also rate our capacity and well-being on a scale of 1 to 10, so we could better share the workload and the capacity. I worked with Extinction Rebellion in Copenhagen, and Fossil Free Uppsala, and Ende Gelände in Germany as well. So in each city there is something going on. You just have to do a little bit of digging, and I'm sure you'll find something. So if you're studying climate change and you're riddled with this eco-anxiety and climate grief, I can really recommend getting involved with climate activism. Exercise your democratic right to protest and express your creativity, meet new friends and thrive. And don't get arrested.